Menu narration option is set to off.
Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Oh, he's going to take a chance. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Stanford quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He's got the tight end. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. That completion delivers a first down. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Fired in there, but incomplete. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a third and long. They keep attacking through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch down the right side. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Cardinal. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. He's going to take off. Oh, what a cut! He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Looking to the big tight end. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll run play action. Fires left. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. They're trying to get to him. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Stanford wants to push the pace. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. He's got it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Daniels. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Stanford! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They'll give it to the back. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done work, you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Got his man down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Oh, that is a rope for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you, think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's, Wenke, Winston, Ward. Dudes that could change the game, Heisman Trophy winners. Every defensive coordinator was scared every time they had to play the Seminoles because of that vaunted passing attack. And this guy, I think he has D coordinators seeing ghosts because this guy can play at a high level.
Fast motion from the offense.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, the ball's on the ground. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Stanford quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is... Oh, they knock it free!
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line. 2nd interception of the day for the Seminoles. It's like they've run a secondary out there with Deion Sanders, Terrell Buckley, and Lee Corso.
And what does Deion say? You know, look good, feel good, play good, get paid good. These guys in the secondary making plays. This man might have made himself some money at the next level.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That's caught. It's Tuafili. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Quickly complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal! How about that D coming up with a play like that? What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warwick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think of swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house, make it.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Unloads to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down, got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
The Seminoles are on the move. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. No huddle offense to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown Seminoles. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Pass on the way, it's picked off. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Florida State. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Stanford wants to push the pace. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Daniels. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The play action fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Gets open down the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Despite coming up short on the previous 2 fourth-down attempts, this offense will try it here again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking for a crease. It's Ford. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. This is a 3rd and long. Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Out of the gun. The running back has it. Oh, look at... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, no!
And this is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep your...
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Stanford!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drop. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cardinal! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35 to 21. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The corners are walked up tight. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. To the air, it's Glenn. Makes the catch. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Benson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Discards a man. And stampeding through the defense. Touchdown Seminoles. He would not be denied. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey. Yeah, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the two-point try. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. He'll try to tack on one more. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way back onto the field. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of...
He's loose down the left side. The 30. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Stanford! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board, just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone.
Florida State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Morlock. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Feeling some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Timeout, Florida State.
A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Stanford quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Fires to the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Give to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. It's complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Stanford 42, Florida State 28.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Just about set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Quickly out to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Off play action. Snagged on the outside. It's Tuafili. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tuafili.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle set him up for it.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Makes a grab enough for the 1st. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking to throw, it's Glenn. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys?
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Ford. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Stanford wants to push the pace. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got the tight end. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Off the play fake. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
Makes the grab. It's Douglas. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and it's just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in their recent history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State Seminole.
They came out hot on this drive, one play and already near midfield. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he throws another interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the hurry up. The give to the back. And he could not get loose on the run. Stanford quickly to the line. On third down, going up top. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Caught over the middle. It's Morlock. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback extends the play. The throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Coming after it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Stanford!
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good.
Stanford 5, Florida State 28.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Take this one away.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Quick strike complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Number 9.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back.
It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. And they got him for the sack.
Is no good.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
55, Florida State 34.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Stanford wants to push the pace.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He's got an open man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's looking to throw. Connection to the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down.
I ain't gotta let you pick no play.
He's going to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget it.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Ford. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Stanford comes up with a first and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense.
This one costs more than any of your charm.
No,
They'll try the run. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Dropping back, it's Glenn. Getting some heat.
Oh,
And they
boy,
got
that
a
at
shot
him.
away, but they couldn't make the connection.
He has just never been able to get into a rhythm in this game. He's already thrown 3 picks. He's been hit a lot. That time throwing off his back foot forces another incompletion.
The offense has converted just 1 time in 4 fourth-down attempts, but they'll try it again. Spits it out to the back. Right on target this time. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Back to the air one more time. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking for a huge play.
Appreciate it.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Stanford! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You just throw a pick.
Hey, Jaquan.
Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moons. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers.
Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Spartans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense set for a first down play. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Release to the back. Got a man, it's Globacho. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
325.
Looking to throw. They're bringing heat. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Powers through the defender. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're trying to get to him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and the score came on an impressive run from the 20. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Nash.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where...
There's a live football. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Wants to throw on first down. At the 45 on its way. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Back to throw, it's James. Forced out of the pocket. And that ball is live in the backfield. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll throw it on first down. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Give to the running back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you...
Touchdown, Boston College. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great...
Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Boston College! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
On target over the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Smashes ahead. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. A first down run in the red zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's third and goal. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartan.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out. It's McGowan. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Caught near the sideline, it's Morales. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And how easy was that for this offense? Tight end just wide open on the outside.
And Reese, one thing, I know this defense is concerned with all the speed offensively they've got at the wideout position, but you can't forget about the tight end. There's no way that guy should be that wide open on the perimeter of the field.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality. Offensive line gets to assert themselves. Run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
And we just flat ran over it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And that last carry pays off with a C note already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a great back in a multitude of ways. And guess what? It's still the first down.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this QB already in the 1st quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. Couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ward. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Wants to throw. It's James. Trying to make magic with his feet. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter.
Austin College, 21. San Jose State, 14.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
3:25.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Brown will throw it. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. On second down, just keeps firing. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 3, ball today in the end zone.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
They believe they can run right here. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
The run to the right. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Wants to throw on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wide out in motion. Brown wants to pass. Right down the middle. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. They'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The expressway is wide open. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. A 70-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Now the play fake. Trying to get to, and the ball slipped out. Bounced right back to them.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Bradley. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
This Boston College offense has it working. Looking to pass. It's James. Finds his big tight end. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss.
Fires toward the end zone. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Spartans in the hurry-up. With jet sweep pass. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And the pass is picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's James. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Looking to throw on third. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to go up top on first down. Buys a little extra time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he drops to throw. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Timeout, San Jose State.
Boston College will try to get it in on a first and goal.
42, Spider.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling right now.
On the move at the 30. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And that's a first down.
Going up top on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On third and long, he has to throw for it. The short hands, it's Nash. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They're going to run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 85.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To throw, it's James. He's going for it all. He's got it up to 25. Touchdown, Boston College! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away.
42, San Jose State 35.
The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's McGowan. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Morales. Hit the afterburners, kid. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
This defense knows they have to do a better job tackling. On that play there, too many missed tackles on the wideout. It leads to an explosive play, and all of a sudden, they're in their own red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Boston College right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's James. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40, at the 20, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Yeah.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
I'm still alive into it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Shakes off the tackle. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Feeling some heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Back to throw, it's James. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and this quarterback's got to know that this isn't practice. This isn't back with his QB guru. He's not trying to throw around brooms or around big bags. That is an arm attached to a body that benches.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, that's the corner's second sack of the game now, and he's doing a great job at the line of scrimmage, not telegraphing that he's blitzing. He's keeping his eyes on the receiver. Right when the ball is snapped, he uses his speed to get in the backfield to bring the quarterback down.
Just 1 for 3 on fourth down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. Using his legs to buy some time. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Turns it on in midfield. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, San Jose State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
In the free safety, in the middle of the field, you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage.
Y'all fans stress me.
To score some points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
Boston College, 42.
Coming out with it, it's Martinez. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple of turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's James. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. He showed it all there, a little looseness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
He's slowing up,
Always
coach.
have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Man through the contact. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And it's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And he can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. Little handoff, little sneak attack. Great play call.
Just destroying his way through the field. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
Man, listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Superman dived into that.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your...
Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, San Jose State. And that one will give them the lead.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
I know you see me miss that first one.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Spartans will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the running back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, San Jose State.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no
What the
good.
hell does it move?
And the
So it
margin
moves
is
while you
still
doing the
7
thing
after
too?
this, guys.
What the hell?
56, College.
No, I didn't. I went to green and it still was moving.
BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the
That's
first
what I'm saying.
play.
I
No, it
wasn't
certainly
moving.
can. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's James. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and they were able to make the tackle.
Strong, firm tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting a run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Bro,
He gets
why
the
are
job
you just
done on
looking
third
at
down.
me?
They move the chains.
Like,
It's
what
at the
are you
37.
doing?
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And this offense has got it all done, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Everything is
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
To the air, it's James. I don't think that's the way they blew it up.
he messed up.
Incomplete.
I didn't
Listen,
see it.
I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result,
that's
that
not
defense is going to
interference.
rest. They're coming up the field.
And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's going to run it. And the ball squirted out.
I was already
And the
sliding
defense has
down.
got in there trying to pick up some yards. Touchdown, Boston College. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Replay of the controls we use on this system. Nigga, I was already there.
The AT unit on the field. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
What a dub.
The Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. The give on the counter. How did he make that move? And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Spartans! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
63, Boston College, 56.
He'll bring it out. It's McGowan. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Boston College. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Racing down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Spartans. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
San Jose State
Like
You
a
gotta beat me
Thanksgiving
first, and
turkey.
then I'll tell you.
They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's
Let's
doing
just score.
is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody, blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. And they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Looking for space. It's Grobichov. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
That boy got his.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Keeps looking downfield. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. First down for the offense. Brown will throw it. Grabs it in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make
had
the
it in
grab as
his
he was going for
hand.
6 right there.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
The give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Off play action. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. 4th down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. I mean, you just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Boston College, 63.
Oh, that was perfect.
Fielded in the end zone, it's McGowan. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Hold on, why
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
What is going on?
Corners showing press. They want to be physical
Look on my
here.
sideline. Half my team got on all yellow, and the other ones got on blue and white.
Off play action on 1st down. Steps away. He'll try to do
Look
it
at the
himself.
sidelines, you
Nice
idiot.
job of
Are
avoiding
you
the
not-
sack and
can you
picking
not
up
see?
a few on the run. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Yeah, I don't. This game tweaking out, bro. I don't.
Dropping back, it's James.
Yeah,
Coming
that's time
after
to
it.
get out.
Quarterback tried
I
to
don't know
scramble
when
around for a
that
while,
happened,
but the
but
defense able to bring him
That's
down.
weird.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat,
That
and
wasn't
this
even
one
like
would
that
be
the
a
whole game.
doozy if they can pull it off.
I'm telling you.
He's looking
Bro.
to throw.
Like what?
Going for the
What
big
did you see
play.
that the whole game?
And that
No.
one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move
been
the
in-
scoreboard. Instead, it's
Bro,
4th
I've been
down.
in white uniform the whole game.
And now
All of a
such
sudden,
a
they
tough
wanna change them.
situation.
Yeah.
Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes
Yeah,
it
this
even more
game tweaking.
difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Big
And he's
boy
gonna
wanted
run it all
me.
the way back. Touchdown, San Jose State.
San Jose State.
He quit. Chat. Go home. Chat, that boy went home.